you've grown since then, and also how is your routine different then than it is now going into training?
Yeah, as far as routine-wise, from my freshman year or before, really trying to take care of my body before we kind of get going on this, never-ending season. So you got to get mentally and physically ready for that. How have I grown? We're hitting kind of some deeper shots in practice, getting more accurate there with some of the deeper balls. The timing from the receivers is really starting to kind of all click and come together. So hopefully we'll be able to go out and play fast on offense and really be able to throw the ball around and be successful with that.
How's the rhythm improved through camp with the receivers?
Yeah, it takes time and it takes guys running really fast reps. Sometimes during camp, some guys' legs get heavy. It's hot out there, he gets tired. So you're not always getting the best 100% reps. And now with game week, reps kind of come down a little bit. Now it's more, hey, how can we down and focus and get ready for that? So guys are really going hard for those reps. Make sure we get them. Make sure we're hitting them when we need to hit them.
What's a James Coley Georgia offense going to look like?
We'll see. We'll see.
How much difference do you think the average fan will be able to tell in what y'all are doing this year as opposed to the last couple of seasons?
From the outside looking in, depending on football knowledge, it could be different. For us, we want to be fast. We want to be physical. That's what we want to do. We want to get better as far as scoring in the red zone, and we want to get better on third down. So that's kind of the goals we have in our mind right now on offense, and get ready to attack and going into the first week.
How much is that red zone getting better there than y'all were last year? How much has that been a focus?
Yeah, that's what the focus has been. It's been in those three areas. So we're trying to get better at that, and obviously our defense gives us a great look in practice every single day.
How far along do you think you are with the chemistry with this new group of receivers? Do you feel about what you expected at this stage?
It's coming along really well. About as well as one could expect, and even better. So hopefully we can go out and prove that and really show what the receiving core and what the quarterback's all about here at the University of Georgia, and go out and play a great game.
Jake,
What are
can
your
you tell
thoughts
us what
about
happened
Zamir
between?
White, and what kind of weapon can he be?
Yeah, hopefully Zamir's gonna be ready to go. I know he's excited, and we'll see when his number gets called on Saturday.
Jake, can you tell us what happened between scrimmage 1 and scrimmage 2? Obviously, Kirby was pretty lit after that first scrimmage at the first team offense. How were you able to get the guys to respond for the second scrimmage?
Right, it started in the 5 to 6 days of practice before that scrimmage is when we really kind of dialed in and focused and said, hey, this is what we're doing good, this is what we're not doing good. We really focused and honed in on that, and really wanted to be better for Saturday. We treated Saturday as like a game, especially for me on offense. I treated it like a game, and I prepared for it. And I wanted to play great. I didn't play my great that first scrimmage, and I wanted to play great this one. So we went out there and felt we did really well, and felt like we executed on offense what we needed to do, and hit plays when we needed to hit plays.
Kirby talked about facing or embracing the expectations for this season with the rankings and all that. Is that mindset for the team as a whole?
We're not really looking at anything on the outside. We're kind of zoned in. We're saying, hey, how can we get better in these 4 days of practice and a walkthrough day and really a mental day, and how can we get better to go play Vanderbilt?
Have you heard from a lot of people that are going to this game? Is it going to be crazy like it was at Notre Dame or one of those places?
Yeah, we'll see. I know I heard of a lot of people going, and hopefully, the Georgia fan and Georgia crowd shows out. It's great to see the fans travel, and we love making any kind of away game as much of a home game as we can. So hope they travel and hope they're there.
How long ago does that Vandy game a couple years ago seem like it was now? One of your first SEC road starts, and had a lot of games since then under your belt.
Yeah, I remember like it was yesterday, and excited to go back into that stadium, play again, play Vanderbilt again. So we're excited, ready to go, and hope we can play great.
A lot of people will say, everybody in this quarterback room could start somewhere else in the country. You had that quarterback room with Jacob and Justin being named starters. What's it like to see them kind of go somewhere else? Does that give you more confidence knowing that I was ahead of these guys that are pretty darn good?
No, I mean, for them, where they're at, wish them nothing but the best. But right now, I'm not focused on anything of that. I'm focused on Vanderbilt and how I can beat them.
Jake, during SEC Media Days, I asked you who among the receivers you thought might step up, and you said Tyler Simmons. I'm wondering if that's been the case or if somebody else has stood out. Yeah,
Tyler's obviously played really well. Had a tremendous camp, and he's really playing lights out. So I hope he can play great on Saturday. There's plenty of other guys who are stepping up. Matt and George and D-Rob and those kind of guys. So they're playing great. Charlie over there, he's playing great too. So hopefully we can kind of keep it going, keep the rhythm moving, and hopefully we can play great on Saturday.
Is this receiving core being underestimated by people looking from the outside in?
Yeah, I really think so. But I'm not one to really listen to talk and say, hey, how can we go out there and just play great, for us.
Based on what you've seen, it's kind of what I was saying.
Yep.
Yeah, go back to January, like when you heard that your top 4 guys were leaving. I mean, what was that? Your top 4 receivers. What was that moment like? You're like, oh geez, we got to get to work.
Yeah, I mean, it's just get to work. It's part of it, part of the process, and really part of a good football program. That's what you want. You want guys in your program to go on and have great NFL careers and really be successful. So wish those guys nothing but the best, and this coming up fall for them. And for us, it gives the other guys opportunities to step up. So we'll see which guys really step up, really taking that next step.
What type of
and how we can go on Saturday.
I'm sorry. What type of challenges does a Derek Mason defense present? Kirby was talking about how last year they really kind of throttled your run game in the first half. And do they do anything in particular? They run a certain style of defense.
Yeah, I mean they're going to be aggressive and they're going to be physical and they're going to be tough. So that's everything you want to see as a head coach in your defense. That's what you want. So they're going to be fast, physical, tough, and they're going to show a lot of different looks. So we'll see when we get out there, and that being the first game, you really don't know exactly what they're going to do. So we're going to take it and kind of see it as it is.
Jake, I don't know the last time you looked at film of yourself from 2 years ago, but if you looked, what would you see?
I see a guy that loves handing the ball off to Nick and Sony, but a guy who made plays, and how can I go out and make plays for my team, this year, and just go out and execute on third down.
How about technically, or picking up things?
I mean, now it's a whole lot easier to pick up coverages, what they're doing on defense, and you kind of get into a rhythm and understand what certain coaches, certain opponents are wanting to do against our football program.
When you walked the film from last year against Vanderbilt, did you see any lessons learned from what they presented on defense?
Yeah, I mean, you understand kind of the timing of when coaches call certain certain defenses, and you really kind of get into a rhythm and understanding of what they're kind of giving and what they're not going to give to you. So you really got to kind of take that really all into account, and how can I put my team in the best opportunity to succeed on this play.
Jake, you've talked